Right, here we go. I think we're live. Just checking I've got audio. Evening, Nathan. So, yeah, slightly unplanned tonight. I've been messing about with the equipment. I've mentioned it before. I've got Studio B next door, which we're slowly getting towards ready. I was experimenting with earlier today, and it's not quite there. We had a couple of audio issues. So I've had all my system patched through to next door and then back here. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, everything's just going to work tonight, because like I say, I've had it in pieces. So just wondered how many people are going to be around this time of the evening. I did a live stream the other week from the field about this time, and it actually got really busy, and I noticed there's 5 people watching before I even hit the live button. So hopefully we should be quite good. Right, enough chit chat. Let's get on the radio, shall we? Let's give you evening, Andy. Right. Give myself an amplifier. See, I'm not that well organised. I haven't even turned the amplifier on yet. I need that switch. Clear frequency. What have we got here? And I need a foot switch as well. We're very slick here. You can tell I've thought this through, can't you? Let's do a quick tune up. Yeah, close enough. We'll just drop it down a tiny bit. Here's the frequency in use, please. M0GQC.
Yeah, Echo 0, India, Charlie Echo 2-0,
2E0, was that Italy, Charlie Echo? My apologies, I'm not sure if I jumped on your frequency or if you were just calling me. Go ahead.
Yes, good on. You called you on the stream there. I've seen your stream come up to you, so I thought to give you the first shout to get in there quicker. Over. The frequencies are yours.
Okay, Roger. Paul, we'll just find another frequency. Someone else the same frequency is in use. So sorry, guys. We'll move.
Okay, thank you very much.
That's off to a good start, isn't it? Let's try off down here somewhere. Oops. Is this frequency in use? Anyone using this frequency? This is Mike 0, Golf Quebec Charlie. Is the frequency clear? Anyone using the frequency? This is Mike 0, Golf Quebec Charlie. Sounds better to me. Paul, 2E0ICE. Have you caught up with us yet?
Yeah, I've got you there, Jerry. Give me a signal, mate. You're 5959. I'll be out working operating April.
Roger. Got the 5959 both ways, my friend. Here in Swindon. Go ahead.
Yeah, no problem. I've got you on the link there on your live stream, and I thought to be the first to give you the call there, mate. Over.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you very much for coming back to the call. And yeah, it's a bit of an experiment today. I know it got busy the other week about this time, so I thought I'd just give it a quick whiz for an hour or so and see what happens today. So well done for being the first in there. I noticed there were 5 people lined up to watch before I'd even hit the live button. So that bodes well. Go ahead.
Yeah, QSL, James. I think the last time I spoke to you, I don't know if you were in your motorhome or was it your van or something? I think you were mobile last time, over.
Yeah, I took the van out. It must have been about a week ago now. Took it down the field. I've got a 3-acre field, so I just set up a end-fed half-wave in the field and live streamed from there. So that was an interesting experiment in itself. Go ahead.
Steve there.
Oh, sorry, Paul. Look, I think I'm not sure if we doubled with someone else. We might have accidentally jumped on someone else's frequency. I thought I heard someone else. Go ahead.
Oh, Roger. Just trying to tell Steve where you were. In a minute. I'm just going to give this other guy a shout, and he wants to work you. I don't think he's worked you. I'll find out where he is, and I'll come and find him in a minute.
Hi, Stu. Yeah, no worries. All right, thanks, Paul. Thank you for the contact. I wish you 7 3s. And sorry, what was the call sign of the other station was trying to call?
Yeah, it was Mike Whiskey 6, November, Uniform India. Mike Whiskey 6, November, Uniform India. Steve from North Wales over.
Okay, I got Mike Whiskey 6, November, Uniform. Didn't get the last letter. Try again.
Yeah, India. Mike Whiskey 6, November, Uniform India. India, over.
Okay, yeah, got you. Mike Whiskey 6, November, Uniform India from M0GQC. Go ahead. MW6 NUI from M0GQC. Do you get a copy? Okay, nothing heard. CQ, 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 CQ. Mike 0, Golf Quebec Charlie. M0GQC calling CQ. Standing by for any calls.
Mike 5, Sierra Tango Charlie.
Mike 5, Sierra Tango Charlie. Go ahead.
Yeah, good evening. Nice to meet you. The name here is Steve. Name is Steve and located in Mexborough. Mexborough in the county of Yorkshire. Over.
Roger, got you there, Steve. You're a lovely 5'9" with me. Lovely 5'9" here in Swindon, to the north of Wiltshire. Don't know if you're watching on the live stream. Name here is James. Juliet Alpha Mike X Sierra. Go ahead.
Okay there, James. You're about 10 over. You're 10 over. You're coming through absolutely lovely, mate, into Yorkshire. Where it's a lovely sunny evening. Very nice indeed. M5 STC, over.
Okay, Steve. Well, like I say, 5'9" plus both ways, sounding absolutely lovely. I think there are another couple of people on the frequency, so I'm not sure if we've jumped on their frequency or if they jumped in just after us. I did ask if the frequency was in use and didn't get a reply, so I don't know if they've only just got on there or whether we've sort of encroached on their chit chat. Go ahead.
All right, okay. Well, apologies from me anyway. I don't like to disturb anybody. I'll leave you to it, James. Great to have a little chat, and you have a lovely evening. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks a lot, Steve. To be honest, they're not all that strong with me. They're only about an S4, S5, but well, hopefully if we are causing them problems, they'll let us know. But otherwise, I think we'll carry on. The 40-metre band's getting quite busy. Thank you very much for the contact there, Steve. 7-3.
Yeah, 7-3, James. Have a lovely evening. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Yeah, all the best, my friend. M0GQC QRZ.
Mike 7, X-Ray Tango Tango.
Okay, Mike 7, X-Ray Tango Tango. Andy, haven't had a chat for a couple of weeks. You're loud as always. Go ahead.
Yeah, lovely. Thanks for taking the call, James. It's kind of annoying of noise and other people talking, and you're over the top of them, so you're about plus 20 to me today, over.
Roger, got the plus 20. You were about plus 5, and we're about plus 5. I was wondering, did you receive the 49 to 1 from Scotland in the end? I know Colin said he was going to send it out. Did it arrive? Go ahead.
Yeah, 64 to 1. Yeah, I received that in the post, yeah. I've been too ill at the minute to go out and test it out there, James, over.
Roger, yeah, sorry, my apologies. It was a 64 to 1. Yep. Well, be interesting to see how you get on with that. And like I say, I know it's only a small token gesture, but you know, coming top of that pile up with 10 watts, not bad going, my friend. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger. Well, I'll take it down to the beach. Give it a proper trial there, James. So and then I'll take the 49 to 1 as well, and see if we can compare the differences. Over.
Well, that'll be interesting. I've actually never used 64 to 1. I've always gone down the 49 to 1 route. So I'll be interested to see how they compare. I'm not sure. I think it was one was better for the higher bands and one better for the lower bands. I can't remember which way round it was though. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he said the 64 to 1 was better for the lower bands, which I don't really tend to use when I go out portable anyway. I've just got the the Polish cobweb, and I tried that out portable the other day, and it works brilliant. Especially as I'm only 6 feet from the beach, James. Over.
Yeah, those old cobwebs. They're not bad antennas. I noticed. Who was it? I think it was Carl posted a video on it earlier today. He's got one. I've had one up on the mast for a while. I pulled it down a couple of weeks ago actually. I found it it's a great antenna, but it tended to detune when it was wet, so it started to get annoying, and I ended up putting the Moxon antenna up instead, which is much better on 20 metres, but it's only a monoband. Go ahead.
Yeah, and 7XT2. So yeah, I know what you're saying with that, because my last cobweb I had exactly the same problem with it detuning. But I sealed the ends with some candle wax. So hopefully that'll keep the water out, James. Over.
Okay, yeah, that's a good suggestion. I think someone else suggested actually coating the wire in something on with some waterproofing or something, which will cause the rainwater to just run off of it, which might be another solution. But to be honest, my main bands here, I wanted 40 meters as a decent band for the live stream, and I like to try and do a little bit of DX on 20. So 40 and 20 were the main two bands that I wanted. Anything else was a bit of a bonus, to be honest. So I wanted to put all my efforts into getting the best I could on those two bands. And like I say, the Moxon is basically a 2-element beam. It's going to do a lot better on 20. And I'm umming actually about putting a rotary dipole up, but we'll see how we go. And my linear amps just beeped at me for some reason. I'm not sure why. So I think the amp might have just dropped out.
Yeah, you dropped down to 5 and 7, James. I'll say 73s, mate, because there's loads of people calling in when I called you, and I don't want to hog it too long. And I'll catch you further on down, James. 73s, mate.
Yeah, thanks, Andy. Thanks for the contact and thanks for the chat. 7-3. Just give me 2 seconds, guys. I just want to check the SWR on the antenna and check a connection, and I'll be right back. Give me 2 secs. Yeah, that SWR is a bit high. Let's just tweak that a tiny bit. There we go. That should be better. Test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. M0 GQC. Right. QRZ.
Mike Whiskey 6. November Uniform India.
Mike Whiskey 6. November Uniform India. I believe we were talking to your friend Paul a couple of minutes ago. Go ahead.
Yeah, right on that. Yeah. I couldn't find it on YouTube. I subscribed to it as well, but for some reason I just couldn't find it. So it eventually, hang on, my tuner just kicked in. Oh, sorry. So we sent me the link, and I've got you over.
Yeah, there we go. I'm not sure about the YouTube subscriptions, to be honest, because there's a couple of channels I subscribe to that I don't always get the notifications either. So it's a little bit hit and miss. You're not the loudest with me, but you're readable. You're about 5 and 8. I'll give you about a 5-8 for the log. Go ahead.
All right, well, you're a nice 59 with me. Yeah, so there's no problem there. Thanks for the 5 and 8, and I'll let you get on with your pile up. 73, I'll be on the side.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Steve. Thanks for the contact. Good to get you in the log. QRZ M0 GQC. M7, was that Romeo Charlie Delta?
Romeo Kilo Zulu.
Okay, a little bit quiet. I think I've got you. Mike 7, Romeo Kilo Uniform. Give you about a 5 and 7, Roger.
Roger, M7RKZ, Z for Zulu.
Ah, okay, got you that time. Mike 7, Romeo Kilo Zulu. That's telling me that's Ricky. 5 and 7 for you. 5-7, over.
Yeah, Roger, thanks for that. Yep, you're coming through 5 and 9, and yeah, Ricky's correct. East Coast near Norwich.
Okay, Ricky, I think it might be the first time we've worked. I don't recognise the call sign, so nice to get you in the log for the first time. Not sure if you're watching on the live stream. Name this way is James, Juliet Alpha Mike X Sierra, located in Swindon, North Wiltshire. Back to you, M7 RKZ from M0 GQC.
Yep, all copied, yep. I'm a subscriber, so before you're on the live stream, before I hop on and have a chat. So yeah, 7-3, thanks for the log. Cheers.
Oh, 4 Oscar.
Yeah, no worries. Well, it's interesting to try going on air at a slightly different time. Normally I don't go on air till sort of 7 or 8 o'clock in the evening, but I brought that forward and we're getting a couple of different call signs popping up, so it's always interesting. Thanks a lot, Ricky. I'll wish you 7-3s and catch you down the log. Nice to work you for the first time, and thank you for following on the YouTube. 7-3.
Golf 4 Oscar Bravo Bravo. Good evening.
Golf 4 Oscar Bravo Bravo. Go ahead.
Yeah, good evening. Thanks for the comeback there. Name is Des. Delta Echo Sierra. QTH is in the county of Suffolk, 10 miles south of Bury St Edmunds. So you're 5 and 9 plus. I got, I think it's Mike 0 Golf Quebec Charlie. Do I have that right? Over.
Yeah, Roger, you got the correct call sign. Mike 0 Golf Quebec Charlie. Copied the 5-9 plus. You're also 5-9 plus. Probably about 10 dB over here in the northern part of Wiltshire, in the town of Swindon. Go ahead.
Yeah, very good, James. Yeah, I know Swindon quite well. We used to live in Oxford. We moved here about 7.5 years ago, I suppose it would be now. But I've been quite busy with the Scandinavian Activity Contest. I've been on more or less all day. Thought I'd come here where it's a little bit more relaxed. But there you are. So thanks for the call this evening. Have a great time and all the very best. From Golf 4, Oscar Bravo Bravo, 7-3, James.
Yeah, no worries, Des. Thank you very much for coming back to the call. And yeah, well, nice to talk to someone who may know the area for a while back. I think he said Oxford, so a little bit down the road. And I don't know if you're watching on the YouTube live stream, but if you want to hear your audio on the live stream, then Amateur Radio UK is the channel. Thank you very much, my friend. 7-3.
7-3, James. Many thanks. Bye-bye.
M0 GQC QRZ.
Echo 0, Tango, Yankee.
2 Echo 0 Tango Yankee. I think that was Thomas. About 5-8. Go ahead.
Yeah, you're 5 and 9 plus 10 dB into Caister, Lincolnshire, QSL.
Roger, got you in Lincolnshire. I'm in, I don't know if you're watching the live stream, I'm in Swindon, North Wiltshire, running NFED halfway, about 4.5 metres, maybe 5 metres above the ground. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, it's doing a fine job. Yeah, I'm using a Felix Commander, signature 9 and 7. Let's see, 991A, QSL.
Okay, yeah, the 991A. I'd never got my hands on one. I've always liked the look of them. It's a bit of an oddity these days because there aren't many that's kind of a shack in the box, isn't it? Because it does HF and 2m77s, and there aren't that many radios on the market these days that'll do it. I don't think. I'm running a Flex 6600 here. Flex 6600 is the radio. Outputting 10 watts, but that's into a linear amp, so by the time it reaches the antenna, it's probably just over 250 watts, something like that. Go ahead.
Oh, well, it's doing a fine job. Anyway, I'm not holding it because I can hear a few other people calling you, so 73s from 2 Echo 0 Tango Yankee.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks a lot, Thomas. Thanks for the contact. 73 M0 GQC QRZ.
Golf 1 Alpha Kilo November.
Yeah, got Golf 1 Alpha Kilo November. Very good evening.
Yeah, very good evening, James. Name this end is Andy. Alpha November Delta Yankee. and the QTH is the town of Milton Keynes. Milton Keynes. Home of the roundabouts and the concrete cows outside. M0 GQC G1
Okay, Andy, don't get over that way very often. No, one or two people live over there, but haven't been over there for quite a while. You're giving me about a 5.9, maybe just scraping the +5, so giving me a good signal here in Swindon. As I said to the previous caller, setup is an end-fed half wave, roughly about 4.5 metres above the ground, and probably around about 250 watts at the feed point is the setup at this end. Go ahead.
Okay there, James. M0 GQC from G1 AKN. Yeah, you're 5.9 plus 20 here, no problems at all. Also running an end fed, so the random length. It's not quite as high as yours. The worst, it's only about 6 feet off the ground. It was thrown up as a temporary lash up, and works surprisingly well. The radio, it's a bit older than what you've been working. It's JRC equipment, an NRD 515 receiver with a separate NSD 515 transmitter. I'd be interested on your thoughts on the audio, because I've had a little bit of playing around with the power supply for the transmitter, so I'd be interested in that. M0 GQC G1 AKM.
Okay, well, a lot of people use NFEDs for NVIS, and I don't think the height is really all that critical, to be honest, if we're talking NVIS. Audio-wise, yeah, not a lot wrong with the audio, to be honest. If I was to be extremely fussy, I might say a little bit too heavy on the bass. Perhaps give it a tiny bit of a boost on the mids and the uppers, but it's perfectly readable. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. If I don't know if you're watching the live stream. We're actually live streaming on my YouTube channel, so if you've got YouTube handy, you can actually go onto the channel and hear your audio and hear what you sound like on the channel's Amateur Radio UK, and 22 minutes in is the timestamp. So if you've got YouTube handy, nip over to the channel, and 22 minutes in, you can hear what you sound like. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay, thanks for that. I've not got YouTube, so I might have a look at that a bit later. But there's no bass, treble, mid tuning on this radio. It's nice and simple. You know, if you look them up on
Best way sometimes.
Rig reference or rig fix, you'll see what I mean. They're really simple, solid, and just good performers. So yeah, I'm glad I've not messed anything up. Thanks for that. And running about 80 watts, by the way, 80 watts. And it's quite good fun running the separate. I've been playing around with different rigs recently, but I've got to knuckle down to some work soon. So I'll let you go, as you've got a bit of a file up there, and have fun, and good DX. Many thanks for the chat. M0 GQC, Golf 1 Alpha Kilo November.
Yeah, no worries, Andy. Well, it's sounding absolutely fine. Nothing wrong with it. A little bit of QSB on the band, but when you come up out above the noise, you're really clear. So that rig's doing nicely for you. Thank you for the contact, Andy. 7-3.
Yeah, it's about 40 years old. So there you go. Best 73s.
Almost as old as me. All the best. QRZ M0 GQC.
Oscar November 4, Mike Golf Yankee.
Oscar November 4, Mike Golf Yankee. I recognise that call sign. I'm not sure if we've worked before. Go ahead.
Very good evening. Yes, we had a QSO once before, also looking at the YouTube channel. Nice to see you again. 10 dB over 9, very strong signal today. 10 dB over 9, and just running 100 watts into an NFET half-wave antenna. Name of the set, by the way, is Nick. November India Charlie. Mike 0, Golf Quebec Charlie. Oscar November 4, Mike Golf Yankee.
Okay, yeah, Nick, I knew I recognised that call sign, and yeah, you've called into. It's probably on my previous live streams. We've had. I'm showing at least 3 contacts before, if not more than that. 2 portable and one from this location. So we've had, I knew I recognised the call sign. We have had contacts before, probably when I've been out on SOTA summits. I think you might chase SOTA. Go ahead.
Please repeat your question. I didn't understand the question completely.
Yeah, I was saying previous contacts I think might have been on a SOTA summit. Do you chase summits on the air?
Oh yes, that is a big chance that it was on a summit. Yes, lately I've been chasing summits for.
Yeah, that's why I recognise the call sign.
So I'm looking always for some summits. So big chance that I work you over there, QSL.
Yeah, Roger. That's why I recognise the call sign, because I can't see all of our previous QSOs on this log because my portable log's on a different log. But I do activate the odd or a few SOTA summits here and there. So I think we've had quite a few SOTA chases. Anyway, I won't hold it, Nick. Thanks for coming back to the call, and thanks for watching on YouTube. I'll move on and wish you a very pleasant evening, and thank you for the contact, my friends.
Many thanks for the contact. Enjoy your evening, and till next time. 73 moment.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Nick. 73 M0 GQC QRZ. Oh, it's gone quiet. CQ. Mike 0 Golf Quebec Charlie. M0 GQC calling CQ. Standing by for any calls. Oh, Mike India 6 Bravo something Delta again.
Mike India 6 Bravo Kilo Delta.
Yeah, got you. Mike India 6 Bravo Kilo Delta. A little bit quiet, but still readable. Probably down about the 5.7, maybe about a 5.7. Go ahead.
Roger. Yeah, 5 and 9. 10 watts only. Foundation license. So, light working. Can you give me a name? Mike 0 Golf Quebec Charlie. Mike India 6 Bravo Kilo Delta.
Roger, got you. The name this way is James, Juliet Alpha Mike X Sierra, located in Swindon, so the southern part of England is the location for you. Go ahead.
Roger. The vehicle, that's the number November Whiskey 52. November Whiskey 52 in case you need it. So, I want you to have 7 threes here. I've got to go because come back to work again. So, I want you to have 7 threes and good luck.
Yeah, no worries. Don't want to get you in trouble for skiving, so thank you very much for the contact, my friend, and I wish you a pleasant evening and best 7.3s. All the best. QRZ. CQ. Mike 0 Golf Quebec Charlie. M0 GQC calling CQ. Standing by for any calls.
Golf 3 Papa Charlie Romeo calling.
Yeah, I've got Golf 3 Papa Charlie Romeo. A very good evening. I wasn't actually looking at the S meter. I'll give you a report on the next round. Go ahead.
Mike 0 Golf Quebec Charlie. Golf 3 Papa Charlie Romeo. A very good evening to you. Very strong with me. About 10 over 9. Name is Andrew, Alpha, November, Denmark, Radio, Echo, Whiskey. Andrew is the name, and the QCH is Wimbledon in southwest London. So I have a copy down there in Swindon. Mike 0, Golf Quebec Charlie, Golf 3 Papa Charlie Romeo.
Okay, well, you're absolutely storming through in here in Swindon. 5.9 plus 10, so 5.9 plus 10 both ways for you there. My apologies, I didn't hear if you said Andy or Andrew. I'm not sure if you like Andy or Andrew, but yeah, you're giving me a 5.9 plus 10. And as I said to the previous person, the antenna's end-fed half-wave, about 4.5 meters above the ground, with about just over 250 watts at the feed point on the Flex 6600 radio. So we're all all in software here. Go ahead.
Yeah, very nice too. I forgot to write down the name. Can you give it to me again? Go ahead.
Yeah, no problem. Name this way is James. Juliet Alpha Mike X Sierra. James, go ahead.
Yeah, fine business, James. And it's doing a very nice job up here. The setup here is I'm running 20 watts, 20 watts, to a radio, little radio called the Zygo G90. And the
20 over, Stu.
antenna
Okay.
is a doublet for the ZS6 BKW doublet.
I think the band's playing quite nice today.
I'm almost entirely software controlled. I'm running the radio of HD SDR software via Ham Radio Deluxe. One of the functions I control off the radio because it's easier, like the ATU. And in fact the AF gain, but otherwise it's run off the computer. I like the Flex very much indeed. It's a sort of radio I'd very much like to own. I've become completely converted to control it to SDR radios. The great advantage for me is that I have it on a panoramic display. I've actually got an IC7300, which is a fantastic radio, but it's very difficult to control from the computer.
Okay, Nathan, we can try another frequency in a bit if you like.
So I'm using the little Zygo, even though it's only 20 watts. I don't find it a problem, the power. But the great thing is the radio's got an IQ output, and so I can take the output into the computer and basically do what I want with it. I wonder how you like the Flex. Mike 0 Golf Quebec Charlie Golf Papa Charlie Romeo.
Yeah, well, that setup's sounding good here, and yeah, I think the whole SDR route is it's not for everyone, but you either like it or you don't. My last radio, I've still got it actually. It's up on the shelf just above my head. I had a Yaesu FTDX10, which is a lovely radio, but I got the Flex and I haven't looked back, and because I got a YouTube channel, do live streaming as well, so we're actually live streaming on YouTube at the moment. The Flex radio is just so much easier for bringing everything into the computer and just broadcasting live. It just it just makes it all nice and neat and gets it all in one place. Makes it really easy because I can feed the audio. I don't even have to take the audio out of the computer. I just patch it straight into OBS along with the video, and jobs are good. And so yeah, I think the whole software-defined radio thing, you either like it or you don't. I mean, for me, I just find it so much easier. Go ahead.
No, I agree. Golf Papa Charlie Romeo. It's been a very
80?
steep
Yeah,
learning
okay.
curve for me. I only came back into radio in 2014 after a break of about 50 years. And I didn't really have the expertise.
Yeah, Nathan, if you got 80, give me I don't know, give me about 10 minutes and we'll give it a go. Evening, Jonathan.
That hadn't been invented. But there's lots of help available out there. And for me, it's very much better. If you go on my QRZ page, you can see that all I've got is the head of the radio in front of me, and I'm doing the rest of the computer. Funny enough, the only thing I haven't managed to get
Yeah,
going,
that's true,
I was,
Stu. But
going to, I have been trying to tailor the transmit audio in the computer using one of the software suites with an equalizer. But I can't seem to pick up the audio into the computer. I don't seem to be able to find it to input it into the software suite, but I'm still working on that. I'm quite keen to get a bit more control over the audio. At the moment, all I've got is speech compression on the rig, which is either on or off, but I'd quite like to get a bit of emphasis on the treble. I've had quite a lot of surgery to my mouth that affected my speech, and I would like to be able to compensate for it, but I can't seem to be able to configure the computer in Windows 11 to find where the audio is
evening, Darren.
coming into the computer. But it should be a simple enough job, and I'll keep at it. I don't know the flex very well, but I don't know how much you can do on the radio and how much you do on the computer, but I think that you probably do nearly all of it on the computer and play this on the radio. I agree with your remarks about SDR. I think it will become the norm, and of course it's got the potential to bring the price down of the equipment if you just do it all on the computer. Anyway, it's certainly working very well. Your end, James. Very, very nice indeed. With your NPED half waves there. Weather here has been a fine day, blue skies, but it's getting distinctly chilly outside, and I think the heating's going to have to go on this evening. Mike 0, Golf Quebec Charlie, Golf 3 Papa Charlie Romeo.
Okay, yeah, well, I think the with regards to your question, how much you actually do on the radio, it depends which version you get. If you get the M version of the Flex, then you do have a front panel. But if you get the version I've got, i.e. the non-M, then it's all done on computer. So I literally do everything in computer. Okay, so with that, I won't hold you if you don't mind. One or two other people, I think, waiting to get in on the live stream. So I'll wish you best 7-3s. Have a fantastic evening. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and hopefully catch you further down the log. Like I said, a couple of people I think want to get through on 40, and then I'm going to drop down and have a go on 80 as well. So thank you very much for the chat. I'll wish you 7-3s and catch you further down the log. All the best, my friend.
Yeah, before you go, how do I find your YouTube channels? I'll just put your call sign in the search bar. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's it. If you put my call sign in, or Amateur Radio UK is the channel, Amateur Radio UK, and you'll find the YouTube channel there. We're actually live at the moment.
Okay, James, thanks for that. It'll give me a chance from under my audio. Anyway, let you get away. Thank you very much for the chat, and see you again soon. Mike 0, Golf Quebec Charlie, Golf 3 Papa Charlie Romeo.
Yeah, no worries. Thank you very much, my friend. 7-3 M0 GQC QRZ.
2 Echo 0 Golf Fox Yankee.
2 Echo 0 Golf Fox Yankee. That's Darren, isn't it? Go ahead.
It's down just outside of Lincoln cover.
Yeah, Roger, you're not that strong with me. You're only about a 5 and 8, about a 5'8", but you are making the hop here to Swindon. And yeah, I was just watching the live chat. I saw you on the live chat. So That's why I recognised it. Go ahead.
Yeah, lovely, James. Yeah, you're 59 plus 20 with me. Brilliant signal. Yeah, I'm pulling on the live chat, so it's good to make a contact with you, Peter.
Yeah, Roger. I'm just looking at the chat, and Stu's on there saying he was listening to G3s moaning about us live streamers yesterday. Apparently, it's just not cricket. So there you go. Each to their own, I guess. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, I won't hold it with you, James. I know there's quite a few people that want to make the contact with you, so I won't wish you 73 and brilliant to talk to you, matey.
Yeah, no worries. Thank you very much, Darren. Good to get you in the log. 7-3 M0 GQC QRZ.
Mike 0 Juliet Sierra X-ray.
M0 JSX. I wonder who that could be. That call sign sounds familiar. Go ahead.
Yeah, some weird one who lives somewhere in South Oxfordshire. Evening, James. M0 GQC, M0 JSX. I thought for once I'd call you on QRP on the 705 10 watts. You're 5 and 9 plus 20, mate.
All right, it wouldn't be that same weird guy that pops up on YouTube every now and again live streaming, would it? Thanks for the 5.9 plus 20. You're about 5.9 on the dot with me with your 10 watts on the 705. Sounding good there, Jonathan. Go ahead.
Oh, that's good to know. Nice to know that publications work, and also nice to know that my antenna works without any kind of tuner in it. Again, about 1.5 shots, that's nice. And yeah, it could well be the bloke who pops up on YouTube from time to time. I thought he's good and that everybody should subscribe to him.
Yeah, well, that's it. Jonathan's channel. If you're watching on the live stream, get over there and hit the subscribe button for him. He also live streams every so often, and good to know your antennas work. I wonder what antenna you run. I don't think I've ever asked what antenna you're running. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm M0 JSX. Yeah, it's the M10 half-wave.
Yeah, of course it is.
It's initially built for 40 metres, so a 20 metre length of wire, and then with a 110 microhenry inductor and an extra few metres of wire in order to get it onto 80 as well. And it seems to work, and I'm actually surprised at how well it's working on 40 with no tuner in. Although I suppose it's kind of supposed to, isn't it? Thinking about it.
Yeah.
Silly stuff. Anyway, I'll leave it with you, James. I don't want to encroach, and I'm sure there are far more people wanting to work the M0 GQC, M0 JSX.
Yeah, no worries. Same antenna this end, actually. It used to work really well on 40, but then I changed I melted the 49:1 with the linear amp. So I put a higher power 49:1 in. It doesn't seem to match quite as well now. So I've ended up putting a tuner in, but it's fine with the tuner on 40. It was giving me about a 2-to-1 SWR, which would be fine for most radios, but because I'm running a solid state amp, it didn't like it very much. So I have to tidy it up a tiny bit with the tuner, but it also gives me the top end of 80 as well. So there we go. That's the setup there. Thanks a lot for the contact, Jonathan. It's been a while, so good to get you in the log again, and I'll wish you 7 3s.
Yeah, so it's great catch you soon, and yeah, nice to get you in the water. Nice to work you on the 705 as well. In ages, I've actually had a QSO on the 705, so it's been nice. So it's great catch you soon. M0 GQC, M0 JSX there.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks a lot, Jonathan. 7-3 M0 GQC QRZ. He just preferred hour-long QSOs to the quick ones like the YouTubers seem to like. Hey, like I say, each to their own. CQ, Mike 0, Golf Quebec Charlie, M0 GQC, calling CQ, standing by for... There's another one of those weird call signs that seems to pop up on the YouTube streams. Evening, Stu.
Today, 5 watts minimum power from the FTDX 101D, no amp switched in, and yeah, your fine signal, 5.9 plus 20 dB, so I assume you're probably hearing me okay, James, over?
Yeah, you're doing all right on 5 watts. Not the strongest, only about a 5 and 8, around about the 5.8, a little bit light, but still readable, still fairly easy copy. Go ahead.
Okay, I've just bumped it up to 10 watts now, so be interested to know what difference that makes, James. Over.
Yeah, probably about just scraping the 5.9, perhaps just about scraping the 5.9. It's difficult to tell. It could be, could just be the QSB making the difference, but it felt like you came up a little bit. Go ahead.
Roger. Okay, we're on full rig power now, 100 watts. That's the last of that. I'm just curious as to what the differences would be there. But yeah, you're putting out a fine signal tonight, James. Absolutely romping out here. The strongest I've ever heard you, actually. Peaking 5.9 plus 20 dB on my ham stick dipole. So yeah, I've got a live stream tomorrow night, 7 o'clock on my channel for anybody listening. And it'll be the last one for a while, James, because the landlord's selling the flat. So I was planning to move anyway. I'm just going to do it a bit sooner than I'd planned. So I'll be pulling the antenna down tomorrow, amp and radio going back into the box. And that'll be it, James, for a while. Over.
Oh, that'll be a shame. Well, hopefully, you've been talking about moving for a while. So hopefully if... as and when that happens, you'll have a bit more space for antennas, so you can do something a bit better with the antenna setup. Although, having said that, those dipoles do seem to work extremely well. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, it does work, doesn't it? This 40, well, for Inter-G local skip anyway, it's no good for long stuff, but for one hop across the UK, it seems to work a treat. But I've only got one band, James, and that's the annoying thing, especially now the higher band is starting to liven up. So I'll be glad to move as quick as possible and get the DX Commander up in the back garden. I've got a hex beam as well. That will take a while to get up, obviously, and then some sort of wire for 40. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it, to be able to get on all of the HF bands, especially with live streaming and stuff, because obviously, jump around the bands and have a bit more fun, James. But anyway, I'll let you carry on. Lovely to work tonight, and you enjoy the stream. M0 Golf Quebec Charlie, G5 SQ and Paul.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I did have a cobweb up, which basically gave me everything from 20 all the way up to I think it was 6 meters, and combined with the end fed halfway for 40 meters, I could do 80 as well. So I had pretty much everything. But the thing I found with that is it was bit of a jack of all trades, master of none sort of thing. It worked well, but I can do a lot better with my Moxon. So I've gone down to the monoband Moxon for 20. So at the moment, I've only really got 40 and 20 and 80 if I kind of butcher the setup I've got somewhat. So I'm down to 3 bands at the moment, but I kind of figured if I'm going to do it, then I might as well do it properly on the main bands that I use. And yeah, if you get really stuck and want to play some radio, I'm sure we can sort something out either down the field or hey, that could be an interesting one. You could even come and visit me here in Swindon and do a live stream on my setup from here in Swindon if you wanted to. Go ahead.
Oh, Roger. Well, I appreciate the offer, James. Might take you up on that. Obviously, I'm going to be a bit busy with moving and stuff, but you never know. I'll be honest with you, James, I'm not one for leaving home. I barely leave my house if I can help it. So travelling out of the county very rarely ever happens. But yeah, I mean, I've got the truck, haven't I? And I've got the portable gear and the mobile gear, so I'll still be out. It will just force me to have to go out, portable for a few weeks. But I think I'll probably, it'll be less radio, less station master stuff for the next sort of month, and just focus 100% on life and living. Over.
Yeah, I get that. Well, like I say, the offer's there. If you want to take me up on it, if you want a couple of hours playing radio, or you want to do a live stream from here in Swindon, or even set up something portable down the field, if it's not too wet, then give me a shout. You got my contact details. The offer's there if you want to. If not, then no worries. Thank you very much for calling in, Stu. Good to get you in the log. Good to have a chat again. And like I say, I think it's been a couple of weeks now, or a few weeks since we've actually had a QSO. So thank you very much for calling in, and I'll catch you further down the log. Hope the move goes well. If I don't speak to you before that, go ahead.
Yeah, not a problem, James. And it'd be interesting to see how the van holds up for the next sort of half an hour as it gets darker, because I've got a live stream scheduled for 7 o'clock tomorrow night, which obviously will be dark by then, so I might have to bring it forward, James. Anyway, you have fun. G5STU off and clear, 7-3.
Yeah, well, I noticed it does seem to be a little bit busier earlier in the evenings now. It's not quite dark yet here. I think the light's just starting to fade. I can't actually see out because I don't know why I'm looking out the window, because there's a blind there, so I can't actually see out the window. But yeah, I think live streams are going to get earlier in the evening, or at least on weekends anyway. So I've only got about another half hour or so before I need to call it a night. So I'll say thank you for the contact there, Stu, and like I say, good to get you in the log again, and fingers crossed for getting on the air nice and quickly once you do get moved. All the best, my friend.
Yeah, 7-3, James, right.
QRZ M0 GQC.
G7 uniform, Fox India.
Golf. I think that was a Golf 7 uniform Fox India. Roger.
Yes, Richard James. It's got a Golf 7 uniform, Fox India. David Baz, Bravo Alpha Zulu, QTH Norfolk cover.
Okay, Baz. Yeah, got you 5'9" in Norfolk, just about scraping the 5'9". I'm located in Swindon, northern part of Wiltshire, and yeah, like I say, 5'9", not the strongest, but perfectly readable. I've got quite a fairly high noise floor here. The noise floor is about an S6, S7, so you're easily over the noise floor. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's okay, James, because I'm not low power, but I'm only on 40 watts. 40 watts in the vertical. And the vertical is on my motorhome. So we come out from holiday.
5'9" plus 10 in the Midlands.
On the motorhome,
Nice.
so I'll just try that out over.
Yeah, well, you're doing all right at 40 watts from your motorhome there, and my setup is Enfield halfway, about 4.5 meters above the ground. Flex 6600, so quite a nice radio. Cost me an arm and a leg, and that's connected to a linear. So I'm probably just over 250 watts, 275 watts, somewhere in that region at the feed point. Go ahead.
Okay, James, plus 30, so excellent signal. I did have a quick chat with you last week.
Evening, Morton.
I just finished my digging. I thought perhaps one of James is doing a live stream tonight, and there you go. So I thought I'd give you a call. It's been running a screwdriver, MSO 1664, so it's about 17 feet from the ground to the tip. 40 watts in J2 891 J2 891, so I can't take you that actually, James, over.
Okay, well, that setup's doing okay for you, and yeah, just check the log history. You're not on this log, but I think when we spoke, I must have been portable, and all my portable contacts are in a different log, which I can't actually see here. So I think you probably called when I was down the field. I'd live streamed from the motorhome in the field about a week ago, so I suspect that's probably where we had the QSO there, Baz. I won't hold it if you don't mind. A couple of other people calling. I've only got about another half hour or so till about 7 o'clock. Then I've got other family commitments I need to dash off to. So I'm going to sweep up the last few contacts on 40 and might give 80 a quick blast as well before I call it a night. So I won't hold it with you if you don't mind, but thank you for the contact there, Baz, and nice to speak to you again. I'll wish you a pleasant evening and catch you hopefully on a future live stream. Go ahead.
Okay, James, you have a good time until you're ready again. Hope you get plenty of the people powering up for you. 7-3 stay to second gear fire over.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Baz. 7-3's M0 GQC QRZ. Okay, I got Oscar November 5, Germany something?
Germany, America.
Roger, got you. Oscar November 5, Germany, America. About 59 plus 10 in the clear.
Yeah, Roger, good evening. Thank you for the 5-9%. Could you start me slowly? You called for it.
Yeah, call sign here is Mike 0, Golf Quebec Charlie. Mike 0, Germany Queen Charlie is the call sign, Roger.
Once again.
Yeah, call sign Mike 0, Golf Quebec Charlie. Mike 0, Golf Quebec Charlie, Roger.
Roger. Mike 0, Golf Quebec Charlie. 1-5 Germany, America. Fine copy. Picking 10 dB over a sign. The frequency a little bit noisy. Temperature on top of it. Happily. The name of this site is Echo Delta. Location is near Brussels. So just outside of the city of Brussels. I'd like to have a precise report, please. I'm not too often on 40 years. And I wonder whether my rotary dipole is functioning properly. Back to you there. Put it down here. M0. GQC from 1-5 Germany, America.
Okay, Ed, yeah, well, like you say, the band is a little bit noisy, but in the clear, you're giving me a 5-9 plus 10. 5-9 plus 10 is your report. I won't hold it if you don't mind. There were a few other people calling, so I'm going to work down the pile up and then call it a night. So thank you very much for the contact there, Ed. I wish you a pleasant evening and hope to catch you further down the log. From M0GQC, all the best, my friend.
Standing 5-9 plus 10 on page 2, no problem whatsoever. Yeah, very nice figure indeed. 73 from 1-5 for Germany, America.
Yeah, 7-3 QRZ.
Germany 5, Tango Mike.
Ending Tango Mike. Oh, was that Tim? Ending Tango Mike. Was that you, Tim? Station ending Tango Mike.
Sorry, James. Call 5 Tango Mike.
Yeah, it was you. I wasn't sure if it was you or not. Yeah, you're 5-9, Tim. 5-9 in the clear. Like I said, quite a noisy band tonight. Go ahead.
Roger, yeah, you're 59 plus 20. No problems at all, James. This is very noisy, isn't it, Oliver?
Yeah, I think, well, there's a lot of activity on the band, so everyone's trying to squeeze into quite a tight place. I could probably narrow down my filtering a tiny bit if I wanted to, but I don't seem to be struggling too much at the moment. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger, that's fine. It is up and down, but there we go, no problem. I'll let you carry on. You've got loads more calling you, so I'll wish you 73 and good luck, mate. M0GQC, G5TM, all the best.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for calling in, Tim. Yeah, I was watching the live chat as well. Saw you there, so did wonder if you might call in. It's been a while, so thank you very much for the call, Tim, and best 7-3s.
7-3.
QRZ. M0GQC QRZ.
Lima Bravo 0, fucking up.
Hey, it's another one of those YouTubers that appears to like streaming every so often. Evening, Morton.
Yeah, great to get you in the log. There's a lot of strong stations practically on top of you, James, but you were on and off, but you're 5-9 in the clear there, over.
Yeah, Roger. Okay, Morton. Yeah, like I say, I think the band's busy. Everyone's fighting for spare space. I'm looking at my band scope, and there's not much free space on the band, so I think everyone's kind of battling with each other, but we're plodding on, and yeah, in the clear, you're bang on the 5-9. You're 5-9 on the dot with me, Morton. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, you're actually up to plus 20 here, James, so you're coming through well. It's just that there's not a single kilohertz free on the 40-meter band now. Anyway, enjoy your stream, and talk to you later. 7-3.
Yeah, thanks, Morton. Good to get you in the log, and look forward to the next mega stream, which is New Year's Eve. I think you said you were in, so it'd be good to get you in the log again then, if not before. Thank you for calling in, Morton. 7-3.
7-3.
M0GQC QRZ. Mike 3, Charlie Papa Yankee. little bit down in the noise, but came up to about 5.9. Go ahead.
Yeah, QSL, you're also 5 and 9 plus. 59 plus here, name is Lee, and I'm in the West Midlands, over.
Okay, Lee, you actually came up a bit. I think there's a little bit of QSB on the band, but you actually came up to about +5 on that last one. So I think the band might be on the change a little bit as the light's starting to fade. Go ahead.
Yeah, QSL, well, you're 10 over each way. 10 over into Birmingham, over.
Roger, thank you for the 10 over in Birmingham. Like I say, I'll give you +5 in the log here in Swindon, northern part of Wiltshire. And I don't know if you're watching on the live stream, but audio's good. Go ahead.
No, not at the moment. No, I'm just flicking between bands and seeing what's about on 10 and 40 metres. But try and hold it, but I'll just flicking the dial and spinning the VFL. So thanks very much for the report, over.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks a lot, Lee. Good to get you in the log. 7-3 QLZ M0 GQC. Oh, there was a Whiskey Zero. Try again. Golf Whiskey Zero.
Whiskey Zero, Delta, November, Fox.
Okay, I think that was Golf Whiskey Zero, Delta November Fox. Roger.
Mike Whiskey Zero, Delta, November, Fox. Very good evening, James, you're 5 and 9 into South Road, and the name is Carl. Mike Whiskey Zero, Delta, November, Fox.
Okay, got you that time. Thank you very much, Carl. Thank you for your patience. 5-9 here, 5-9 here in the clear in Swindon. Go ahead.
Thank you very much for the 5-9. I'm using my Kenwood 870, which I've had repaired. I identified the fault, but my eyesight wasn't good enough to repair it. It was a lightning arrestor that I had problems with in transceiver, and a very good friend of mine replaced the lightning arrestor for me. And it's about the fourth or fifth contact I've had on this very old 870, which was 1999 new James Battery.
Okay, I'm going. I'm really sorry. I'm struggling a little bit with your audio. I'm not sure. Not sure if you got a little bit of RF in the audio there. It sounds a tiny bit distorted. I could be wrong. So struggling a tiny bit. But I heard something about a friend in the 90s. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's 1990. The transceiver had a problem with it and changed the lightning arresters in it, James. And if the RF, it was my fault. I was talking too close to the microphone, James. Did you hear that?
Oh, okay. Yeah, you got better towards the end of that over. So doing all right on that old rig. I think you said you had a problem with it, so might need a tiny bit more tweaking. But yeah, once you got a little bit further away from the mic on that last over, it did sound better. Go ahead.
Thank you very much for that, James. I won't hold it. I'll let you work a few more stations. And a pleasure working you. Mike Whiskey Zero, Delta November 4.
Yeah, no worries. I don't know if you're watching the live stream, but if you go on my YouTube channel, you'll actually be able to hear your audio. Hang on, just looking at the timestamp. 1 hour 3 minutes in. 1 hour 3 minutes in. If you're on the live stream, go ahead.
Okay, I'll look now, James, and that's on YouTube, is it, James?
Yeah, that's on YouTube. If you put my call sign in, it'll come up. Or the channel is Amateur Radio UK. Amateur Radio UK. So if you pop in there, and like I say, 1 hour 3 minutes into the stream, you'll hear your audio. Thanks a lot for the contact there, Carl. 7-3.
James, on the last transmission, James, you were 30 over. Conditions are changing, so I say 7-3s and thanks once again.
No worries. Thank you for the 30 over. 7-3s. QRZ M0 GQC.
Golf 0 Charlie, Mike Quebec.
Golf 0 Charlie Mike Quebec, I think that was. I didn't notice the S meter. I'll give you a report on the next over.
Roger, M0 GQC, Golf 0 Charlie Mike Quebec. You're 5-9 plus 20 into the Rosendale Valley, 20 miles north of Manchester, QSL.
Roger. Thank you for the 5.9 plus 20. You'll give me about 5.9, occasionally peaking plus 5 over. So about 5.9 plus 5, somewhere in that region on the in the town of Swindon, so northern part of Wiltshire towards the south of the country. Go ahead.
Roger, very good indeed. I'm running the Kenwood TS4 ATS this side and just 50 whiskies into a halfway NFED for 80 metres QSL.
Yeah, well, everyone's running NFED half-waves these days. I'm on NFED half-wave for 40 metres. I've got a loading coil in there which will give me the top end of 80 as well. So that's about 4.5 metres above the ground, and I'm running a bit more power. I'm running about probably about 250, 275 watts, something like that at the feed point. So that's the setup here, and that's been driven with a Flex 6600. So Flex 6600 is the radio there. So that's the setup. I won't hold it with you if you don't mind. A couple of other people calling, and I've only got till about 7 o'clock, so I want to make sure I work everyone. So I'll say thank you for the contact there, and good to get you in the log. Go ahead.
Roger. Okay, thank you very much. Mike 0 GQP, Golf 0 Charlie, Mike Quebec. 7-3, and thank you. Bye-bye. Good luck.
Yeah, thanks, Mark. Thanks for calling in. 7-3, QRZ M0 GQC.
2 Echo 1, Hotel Echo Lima.
There's another call sign that seems to pop up regularly. Evening, John.
Yes, good evening there, James. Yes, I just looking at my YouTube and I saw you were live. I thought, I'll pop in, say hello quickly before I spend some time with the wife there. You're coming again, a good sort of, you're peaking about sort of 20 over the 9 this way, James, over.
Okay, John. Well, yeah, it was just a quick blast on 40 tonight before my partner gets back from work. So, yeah, I just had an hour or so to myself. I thought I'd have a little bit of fun. You're giving me about a plus 10 here, plus 10 in Swindon, and I'm just looking on the live chat, and you got Tim G5TM on the live chat. He says you're 20 over with him, so you're doing a good signal. In fact, Stu, even G5STU, says that you're plus 60 over. So you're putting out a good signal at your end. Back to you.
Yes, well, G5STU, if I stood on my roof and he stood on his roof, we could probably look at each other. So he's only 20 miles to the east of me there. So yes, very good indeed. So yeah, you're coming across good and strong, good audio. I see you've put up another video as well recently about another SOTA. I haven't watched it yet, but I'll get around to watching that a bit later. So another adventure up on the hills, I should imagine there, James, over.
Yep, absolutely. If you remember back to the video I did, tested the X5105, I literally got blown off my feet. So I've had a little bit of beef with that summit, so I decided to go back and give it another go. And yeah, it was a bit better than last time, but not the best. I've got a bit of a drenching. Go ahead.
Yes. All sounds like fun. I might give it a go one day myself, but that being said, I just like the comfortable chair and the little room that I'm in there. So, but maybe one day. Anyway, I won't hold it with you because obviously you've got other people calling in, and I promised the wife I'd go downstairs and spend a bit of time with her. So I thought I'd just come in and say a quick hello while I had the chance. So I'll say 73s, James, and until the next time, M0GQC 318GL.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks a lot, John. Yeah, I'll probably do another live stream sometime next week, and then that'll probably be me done for a couple of weeks because I've got to go out to the States on training. So I'm probably going to have one last hurrah next week, and then that'll be me vanishing off the face of the planet for about 2, 3, 4 weeks. Go ahead.
Well, let's make the most of you while we can there, James. Okay, mate, 73s, and all the best to you.
Yeah, thanks a lot, John. Good to have the chat, and you go and spend a bit of time with the family. 7-3, QRZ M0 GQC. Was there Golf 4?
Germany, Whiskey 4, Tango, United Delta. Win here, James. How's it going?
Evening, Win. Yeah, I heard the Whiskey 4 something, so Yeah, got you there, Win. Golf Whiskey 4 Tango Uniform Delta. Are you out portable again on the? I think you normally operate on the beach, don't you? Or you at the home QTH? Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just back from the beach, James. I've literally just arrived back from the beach. I was testing out a linked dipole for 10, 12 and 15 metres. So I was on 10 metres. 10 metres was absolutely shocker with North American station. Really amazing conditions. So I worked at QUS station and it got quite nippy out there. It was getting quite cold as the sun was starting to go down. So I thought I'm going to come back home. So just heard you on there, James. So I won't hold it, but great to hear you on, mate, as always, and enjoy the stream. M0, GQC, GW4, TUD in Aberystwyth.
Okay, it's getting towards that time of year, isn't it, where the temperature's starting to drop. We've had a couple of nice sunny days, but I've noticed it's definitely colder the last couple of days, and I think the SOTA summits are going to start getting a bit chilly as well once I get out on them after I get back from the States. Anyway, thanks a lot for the contact there, Win. Good to get you in the log again. I'll wish you 7 threes and catch you on the next one. From M0 GQC.
Yeah, 73 there, James. Have fun, mate. Yeah, it's nice to drawing in as it's getting colder, but there we are. There it goes. The band conditions are getting better, but there we are. Okay, there, James. 73. My friend, we'll see you again soon. All the very best for Aberystwyth. GW4, TUD clear. 73.
Yeah, thanks, Win. 7-3. QRZ M0 GQC.
Golf 1, Juliet Sierra Foxtrot.
Golf 1, Juliet Sierra Foxtrot. That's John, isn't it, I think? I always get you mixed up with Jimbo for some reason. I think you've got very similar call signs. Go ahead.
Yes, good evening, James. Yes, indeed. I think he's a G1JS something else. I know the first time that Callum heard my call, he was getting very, very stressed and obviously got a bit confused. But there you go. Yeah, Jimbo and I are cousins, as it were. Anyway, good to hear you. Good to see you on.
Radio cousins.
Are you taking a radio with you to the US, Go?
Unfortunately not. No, it's the training course I'm doing is fairly intensive. It's Monday through to Saturday for 2 weeks, but we do get the Sunday off, but we're expected to study on the Sunday. I believe we start 8 o'clock in the morning and finish about 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the evening. So I'm literally not going to have any spare time. So I think it's going to be get over there 2 weeks of studying and complete hell and get it over get it out of the way and get it over and done with, and then get back. So I'm afraid once I do go over to the States, I think I'm going to be RF quiet for about probably 2 to 3 weeks. Go ahead.
Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. I thought you'd have snuck something in your luggage in your carry-on there, but never mind. Anyway, you enjoy yourself and don't eat too much, drink too much, and making merry is also not obligatory, especially if you're supposed to be working. Anyway, you take care and stay safe, and we'll speak again. Georgia.
Yeah, that sounds about right, Darren. Yeah, no worries. Thanks, John. Yeah, like I say, it's very strictly speaking work, this one. So I've got to get my head down and just get it done. So I'm going start of November. So I think I'll probably do a live stream sometime next week. Have one last hurrah before I disappear, and then I'll be very quiet for a couple of weeks, and then once I get back, it'll probably take me about a week to film and edit something. So yeah, it is what it is. You know, it's got to be done. It's a new job, and it's a great opportunity. I'd be an idiot to turn it down. So it's just it's only a couple of weeks. Head down, get on with it. Anyway, thanks a lot, John. I'll wish you 7-3. It's good to get you in the log again, and maybe catch you next week before I disappear out to the States.
Yeah, will do. Okay, you take care. Ta-da.
All the best. QRZ M0 GQC. Ending Yankee.
Papa Delta 9 Delta Yankee. Good evening, John.
Yeah, Papa Delta 9, Delta Yankee. Evening, my friend, 5-9.
I'm fine, James. I'm fine. But may I ask you something? Because it's impossible to record your call sign. You're so fast I cannot write it down.
Yeah, no problem, no problem. The call sign is Mike 0 Golf Quebec Charlie. Mike 0 Golf Quebec Charlie. Roger.
Okay, Mike 0 Golf Quebec Charlie. Thank you very much, James. It's nice to meet you, but you are so fast, I could not get it. I'm sorry.
No, that's all right. No worries, Rudy. Thank you very much for calling in, and I won't hold it with you if you don't mind. We were on the, I don't know if you're watching the live stream on YouTube. Got a few people calling in, and I've only got about another 15 minutes. I might give 80 metres a quick blast. So just sweeping up the pile up, and then if I have time, I'll give 80 a quick blast. So won't hold it with you if you don't mind. But you are 5-9 in the clear, and thank you very much for calling in. You have a great weekend, my friend.
For you as well. I don't know if I give you a single report. Anyway, you're 5-9 plus 10, so no problem at all. The name over here is Romeo Uniform Delta Yankee, and located at City Alpha Lima Kilo, Mike Alpha Romeo, 40 kilometers west of Amsterdam. QSL?
Yeah, Roger, got you there, Rudy, and copy the 5-9 plus 10. Like I say, you're 5-9 in the clear. You did actually just scrape the plus 10. You just about scraped the plus 10 on that last over, so nothing wrong with your signal at all. Thanks a lot, my friend. 7-3. I'll catch you further down the log from M0GQC. All the best, Rudy.
Okay, James. Also for you, all the best. Enjoy the radio, and for the rest of the weekend, enjoy it.
Yeah, thanks a lot. 7-3 QRZ. 2 Echo 1 again.
Yeah, 2 Echo 1 and Delta Hotel Golf. Delta Hotel Golf. How'd you copy, James?
Yeah, got you that time. Got a little bit of QRM the first time round, wiped you out, but the second time got you about a 5-9 plus 10. 2E1 DHG from M0GQC.
Yeah, M0GQC. 2E1 DHG returning. Yeah, thanks for the report, James. Yeah, you're 5-9 plus 40 here. Over. I was wondering why you're so strong, and then I looked you up on QRZ.com, and you're in Swindon. I'm in Carterton, just north of you there, James, in Carterton. Back here.
Yeah, no, well, like I say, you're giving me a plus 10 here, so I'm not quite sure. I have to be honest, I'm not quite sure where Carterton is. It's probably not that far. It's not coming up with a name for you. I've not got your name, so I don't know if you're not on QRZ. Just confirm, I got the call sign 2 Echo 1 Delta Hotel Golf. Have I got that correct?
Yeah, that's 100% correct, James, 100% correct. I'm on QRZ.com under 2 Mike 1 Delta Hotel Golf. 2 Mike 1 Delta Hotel Golf. Yeah, Carterton's Bryce Norton, James, back you.
Ah, right, okay, yeah, that's why it's not coming up then. I was scratching my head thinking, have I got this right? Yeah, well, like I say, not far then, you're just down the road, so I mean, I'm running a bit more power, which is probably why I've got why you're giving me a slightly stronger report, but end fed halfway for this end, about 4.5 meters above the ground, and I'm on a 300 watt linear, so by the time that gets to the antenna, I don't know, maybe about 250, 275 watts at the feed point.
Yeah, Roger, James. Yeah, well, I'm just pushing the 50 maximum license power for myself. Same setup, mate, into in-fed half-wave on 40. Half-wave on 40. So, radio here is FTDX10. I have been licensed, I've had my novice license or intermediate license for 30 years. And I don't know if you know Dom, forget his call sign now, Dom Wilkinson. I quite often speak to him on Facebook and on the radio. So he's a very active member in Swindon and a member of the radio club there. So in fact, he popped up here for the Friends and Family Day at Bryce Norton in his own little private plane, and I managed to catch up with him for the first time, which was good. But yeah, I've also got an FT847 in here for the old VHF, UHF mainly, but also does HF as well, and active on DMR and APRS. Back on to you, James. M0GQC 2E1DHG.
Okay, yeah, I've had a couple of QSOs with Dom, and I'm not a member of the Swindon Club, but I've been over there once. They actually invited me to do a presentation for them because I run a YouTube channel. So I don't know if you're watching on the live show. The call sign looks familiar. Actually, we might have worked before, but yeah, they actually said, "Oh, do you fancy popping in, do a sort of meet and greet and give us a presentation sort of thing?" So I've been down the club once and said hi to a few of the guys, called into a few of their evening nets. I'm not really QRV on the higher bands these days. I don't tend to do much on 2 meters or 77s. I'm mainly HF, so yeah, not. I have done DMR and D-Star in the past, but I'll be brutally honest, it's not really my sort of thing, to tell you the truth. But each to their own, I guess. So yeah. Anyway, if you don't mind, I won't hold it with you. We're on a live stream on YouTube. Got a couple of people calling in, and I've only got about another 10 minutes till I need to call it a night. So going to work the last couple of people, if you don't mind, and then I'm going to pull the plug and call it a night. But thank you very much for coming back to the call, and thank you for the chat, my friend. From M0GQC, wish you a great weekend, or what's left of it. Go ahead.
M0GQC 2E1DHG returning. Yeah, fine, James. No problem at all, mate. Yeah, I'll let you get off, but yeah, great to chat to you. Yeah, I do understand about DMR and all these other modes. It's not everybody's cup of tea. But for myself, being in the military when I'm overseas and stuff, it's a good access point to chat to people back home and stuff who I normally regularly talk to on HF or what have you. It's obviously another reliable source of communication, and
that's fair enough.
I quite enjoy it, but I don't use it in the car or anything, just kicking about the house, and quite often can chat to folk when I'm operating SSTV or some other digital mode, it's quite good for that. Anyway, James, I digress, but I'll let you go on, mate. M0GTC 2E1DHG 73 on the best, mate.
Yeah, absolutely. I do get it. I get the appeal of it, and especially if you're travelling, as you say, with the military, or if even with work, if you're in a hotel room or something like that, and you've got Wi-Fi, then it does make a very practical way of still playing radio and talking to your friends back home. Thanks for the contact, my friend. 73 QRZ M0GQC. Yeah, cheers, Darren. 73. Okay, last couple of calls, and I'm going to call it a night. This is Mike 0 Golf Quebec Charlie M0GQC QRZ. There was a Echo Victor Mike.
Okay, Roger, James, Mike Sterling Golf, Quebec Charlie, Echo Alpha 2, Echo Victor Mike, Roger.
I'm not sure if I got the call sign. I've just got 2 Echo Victor Mike. I don't think that's right. Is it a 2E0 Echo Victor Mike?
Okay, Mike Sterling Golf, Quebec Charlie, Mike Sterling Golf, Quebec Charlie, Echo Alpha 2, Echo Victor Mike, Roger.
Ah, there we go. Yeah, Echo Alpha 2, Echo Victor Mike. I think we might have worked before, so I should have probably recognised that call sign. I think you might have chased me a couple of times on the SOTA Summit. I'm not 100% sure. Go ahead.
Okay. Thank you very much for contact. 5759 beautiful copy, North Spain, Navarra. Thank you.
Roger. Got the 5-7, about 5-7 to 5-8, 5-7 to 5-8 with me. Thank you very much for the contact into northern Spain, my friend. 7-3. Evening, Chris.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. QRZ M0 GQC. Anyone got 80? Anybody got 80 metres? We can do a very quick 5-minute blast on 80. Okay, final call. Mike 0, Golf Quebec Charlie, M0 GQC, QRZ. Yeah? Okay, yeah, I did promise we'd try 80, so hang on, just give me a sec, let me flick a couple of switches.
Komputer na telefon, także to mnie to jest wszystko połączone jakoś.
Go for the top end. Switch the linear off, because the antenna's not really tuned for this, so we'll just go 100 watts. Here's the frequency in use, M0 GQC. Here's the frequency in use. Anyone using the frequency? This is Mike 0, Golf Quebec Charlie. Nothing heard. CQ. Mike 0, Golf Quebec Charlie. M0 GQC calling CQ. Standing by for any calls. See beer whistling in the mic. I was just checking the SWR. It's an easy way to check the SWR. CQ. Mike 0, Golf Quebec Charlie. M0 GQC calling CQ. Standing by for any calls. Down 3K. Okay. Got a little bit of noise there. Hang on. What about 3.765? Does that work for you, Nathan? M0 GQC is the frequency in use. Here's the frequency in use. Anyone using the frequency? Mike 0, Golf Quebec Charlie. Nothing heard. CQ. Mike 0, Golf Quebec Charlie. M0 GQC calling CQ. Standing by for any calls. CQ 80 meters from Mike 0, Golf Quebec Charlie. M0 GQC calling CQ, live streaming on YouTube, calling CQ, standing by for any calls. You got anything, Nathan? Sorry, I've got my headphones on, I can't hear myself speak. CQ. Mike 0, Golf Quebec Charlie. M0 GQC calling CQ, standing by for any calls. I assume you're not hearing anything, Nathan. I'll give it one more go, see if there's anyone else, and then we'll call it a night. 'Cause, I've got other domestic duties I need to attend to, so last call. CQ. This is Mike 0, Golf Quebec Charlie. Mike 0, Golf Quebec Charlie calling CQ, standing by for any calls. Okay, fair enough, Nathan. Well, it was worth a try. Worth a try. Hang on, let me just get rid of that. Well, that wasn't a bad live stream. We had a little bit of fun there. I'm just having a quick look through my log to see how many I actually worked. 27 according to my log. So, we've been going an hour and a half, fairly leisurely pace. 27 in an hour and a half with a little bit of rag chew as well. I wasn't exactly hammering it, so that's not too bad. We got all around the UK. We got Netherlands and Spain as well, so not a bad crack. Just have a quick look through the comments. Yeah, thanks for giving it a go. Yeah, well, it was worth a try, Nathan. It was worth a try. Didn't work out. 80 should be in good shape. I don't have 80 meter capability here. Yeah, no worries. You know what? I do wonder about that because with us going into the winter, I have thought about doing more live streams on 80, but the problem I've got is I think there's a lot of people who would normally call into a live stream who don't have 80. I don't know how many people on the live chat. Actually, if you're on the live chat, just give me a yes or no if you got 80. I'm just interested to see how many people have got 80. So if you got 80, just give me a quick yes in the live chat. What other comments have we got here? I think I picked up most of them. Yeah, going back to Tim's comment about there was that station had slightly difficult audio, and if he throttles back, it disappears. So yeah, I think it probably was RF. I think he said he was on an old rig and he'd had a few issues with it. So yeah, I think it needs a little bit of work. What else? Yeah, I was talking to John about when I go out to the States, I'll come back a couple of weeks, and Darren says I'll come back fatter. Yeah, probably, to be fair, if I'm brutally honest, the food isn't great over there, is it? Especially if you're sat in a classroom all day, it's probably not going to do you a lot of good. What else we got? Yeah, Andy's got 80. Nathan says in theory, but the ATU is completely refusing to tune it, it seems. Okay. It would take me about 10 minutes to get set up. Hilarious. I don't know why antenna switch was on the 10. Yeah, that will do it. That'll do it. Popped in the loo and missed me on 80. I'll tell you what, we can give it, I've still got the radio fired up. We can give it a really quick go if you want, John. And then I really will have to go. So, hang on, let me just switch over. 3765, John, if you've still got the radio on. Is the frequency still clear, M0GQC?
Only me loitering with intent.
Hello, me loitering with intent from M0GQC. I wasn't looking at the meter. I'll give you a report on the next over.
Yeah, this is Golf 1, Juliet Sierra Foxtrot. You are a 5 and 7. 5 and 7 into North Yorkshire, go?
Roger. Got the 5-7 in North Yorkshire. Once my computer catches up, it's a bit slow tonight. You're probably about a 5-8 with me, about just scraping the 5-8. I'm only running barefoot on here, 100 watts, because I haven't got it properly tuned up. So I'm using the tuner in the radio, which basically means I can't use the linear unless I tune it properly on the tuner. But yeah, about a 5-8 here, barefoot in Swindon. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, I'm only running 100 watts as well because, I was playing around on other bands which was a bit restrictive and forgot to twiddle my knob. So there we go. So 100 watts it is to you, and I'll say about 5 and 7 into North Yorkshire. Anyway, it works, and the audio is cracking as always. Anyway, you take care, and we'll probably speak again before you go to your jolly jaunt to the US. Anyway, you take care. Cheers.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you have to twiddle your knobs a little bit to make it work, but there you go. Oh, I'm probably going to get myself cancelled here or banned from YouTube or something. But yeah, I don't know how much of a jolly jaunt it's going to be. I think it's going to be hard work, to be honest. I think it's going to be a bit of a nightmare. But there we go. Get it out of the way, and then it's all done. I don't have to do it again. But thanks for calling in there, John. Catch you further down the log. 7-3.
Take care, mate, and have a good one. Do you want to yourself nothing?
7-3. Anyone else quickly before I pull the plug? Last call.
Mike 0, Sierra November Romeo. Mike 0, Sierra November Romeo.
Mike 0, Sierra November Romeo. That's login software telling me it's Richard. You're 5-9. Go ahead.
Yeah, brilliant. I'm not getting very much of a signal from you. I'm not too sure how good the antenna is. I just quickly cobbled it together, and I've got a fairly reasonable match on AC, but I'm surprised it actually works. M0 SNR.
Yeah, well, it's doing all right. Like I say, you're 5-9. I'm only running barefoot on this frequency, so only 100 watts. I'm not really kitted up for QRO on 80. Not without doing quite a bit of twiddling with tuners to make the antenna work. So I'm just using the internal tuner on the radio and 100 watts barefoot. So there we go. But yeah, 5-9 in the log, just about hitting the 5-9. I won't hold it with you if you don't mind. I need to pack up and get off to do some more domestic duties. So thank you for the contact, and 7-3.
Yeah, cheers, James. 7-3. You're S7 on the antenna and about an S4 on my loop. So, yeah, you're doing the job. Okay, 7-3. Enjoy your weekend. Talk to you soon. M0 Snark clear.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks a lot. All the best, my friend. 7-3. Any more for any more? Last call, any more for any more. This is Mike 0, Golf Quebec Charlie, M0 GQC, QRZ, last call. Right, that'll do. Right, as I always say, a big thank you to all the guys for calling in, everyone that called in. Thank you for the QSOs, and thanks to the guys watching and the guys in the chat as well. The chat's been quite busy tonight. I've been keeping an eye on it out of the corner of my eye. I don't think there's any more comments in there. Paul says 3 and 9 on 80. Okay, and Nathan says I'm just not getting out on 80 even with the proper antenna. It's one of those things. It's the propagation probably isn't just isn't quite there today. Okay, right. I wish you all a good evening. Enjoy the rest of, well, I was going to say the rest of the weekend, but it's only this evening left. So have a great evening, guys, and we'll do something sometime next week. It's that new dodgy call sign, Nathan. You need to get your amplifier sorted, Nathan. Right, 7-3's all. We'll like I say, I'm off to the States for a couple of weeks, so I'll be going very quiet for about a month or so. But we'll probably do one more live stream sometime next week. Have one last hurrah before I disappear off to the States. Right, very good evening. 7-3's all. Good night.